Well, I put it that there wasn't a tyrant.
Objection, my lord!
I don't want anything. I just want you to be my closest ally, please.
Stop this!
So you mean after I told him your condition, he still dealt first with you?
Yes, he don't slap me back.
He slapped you back?
Yes.
Don't tell me you fantasize having a boyfriend.
Can you sleep with me?
Would there come a time you hug it in a train?
We can't talk of smoke without thinking of fire.
But there could be smoke without fire.
What was the topic of my exhortation?
Separating from others.
Don't forget the key points, because as new intakes, you really need this. The first key point was obey and trust God absolutely. In whatever you do, obey God. The 10 commandments should always be your guide. Whenever you pray, trust God and never doubt Him. The second key point is shun bad company. Be careful of the kind of friends you keep. Your friends should be one that will impact good thing in your life and not the other way around. The third key point is determined to succeed. Increase model. You must determine to succeed in your education. Don't follow your friends to play, because if you do, you end up disappointing your parents. The fourth key point is don't follow the multitude to do the wrong. If you see your friend doing the wrong thing, try and correct your friend. Don't join them in doing the wrong. Even if it means your friend to quit from you, just accept that fact. Just know that one that your friend will come back to you. The fifth key point is your priority determines your future, so never misplace it. If you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, work towards it by reading your book. Know that no matter how much prayer your parent offered for you, it takes only your determination to succeed. Stand to your feet. In Jesus' name. Amen. In the mighty name of Jesus. Father, we thank you for what you've done for us. Thank you for this day. Thank you for making us see the land of the living.
The committee may great. Good day. Yes. The arrival of the principal means we should proceed.
The case before you, religious president, is between Master Cole Doyen of SS1 FM with admission number 012 CMHS 60206 and Master Felix Otu of SS2 FM with admission number 009 CMHS 60036. The former accuses the latter. The charges against you, Master Felix Otu, are 1. That you, on the 22nd of March 2014, during time for washing in the Mouse Hostel, destroyed the junior student food cupboard, contrary to number 33 of the Christmas Schools Rules and Regulations. 2. That you took out a tin of milk, pig milk, and half packet of sugar without the owner's knowledge, contrary to number 19 of the same ordinance. 3. That you, when confronted by the owner, a junior student, flogged him to near death, contrary to number 12 of the same ordinance. 4. That you, on the 23rd of March 2014, fought with your senior in class, Master Wome Edimokuse of SS3 FL, a former hostel prefect, because you confronted the overmaster Odeyen's items, duly referred to as provision, contrary to number 11 of the same ordinance.
Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
The PA may proceed. Master Code, please come forward. Narrate to this house what transpired between you and Lapis on the 22nd of March 2014 and at about 4 p.m.
I had been doing my laundry when Master Fonime Hussein rushed in and told me that Mr. Felix Otu had broken my food cupboard block. I ran it at once to find out that my medium-sized tins of Milo chocolate, pig milk, and half packets of St. Louis steep sugar had disappeared. I went at once to ask him if he saw my provision. That earned me a star-side slap.
Can you please explain what a star-side slap is?
A slap that makes you see stars.
Other how?
Poor you. Go on, please.
Before I could say Jack, let alone Art Robinson, I had the trashing of my entire life, so I had to shut up till my school father came back.
Why?
Because reporting him to our patron would mean a bigger problem for him.
So even after he dealt cruelly with you, you still had his interest in mind?
Objection, CB!
Objection overruled. Thank you, CB. So when you reporting to your school father, what happened?
He fought my school father.
Is the school father not his senior in class?
He is. Even his predecessor in post of responsibility.
Is that what changed your mind?
Partially, but mainly, our patron came in for a routine check that day and saw the fight, so I had to report.
I plead with this house to note the following. 1. The broken food cupboard. 2. The theft. 3. The maltreatment. 4. The fight. Any cross-examination by the DA?
Yes, CP. Bravo. Have you thought of storytelling as a profession?
No.
Well, you should. Because imagination makes a believable fictional story. I almost believe.
I am telling the truth. It's not an imagination.
There's a fabrication.
The DA should be enlightened in the ethics of cross-examination.
Objection sustained. DA, proceed.
You said someone called to come to the broken food cupboard.
Yes.
And you immediately went to my donor, right?
Yes.
Why?
Because he took my provision.
Did you see him take it?
I was told.
You said the reporter claimed to have seen him break the law, not steal.
But who will steal my provision, other than the person that broke my food cupboard law?
A question you should ask yourself before accusing my donor.
Anyone in my state would assume that.
Assumption. That's what this is.
It is not.
Rest my case.
Next week.
Master Felix, sit down. Could you please tell this house your own mission of history?
At the hostel briefing boys, I have been inspecting students' food cupboard during laundry.
You mean to tell this house that you have the right to inspect people's food cupboard during the hostel prefect?
Yes.
Go on.
Minutes after the exercise, Master Kodoye accused me of stealing his provisions after breaking his food cupboard.
Did you?
I never even noticed his cupboard. When I can recall, one of the cupboards locked.
You mean to tell this house in clear terms that some other person might have already broken the law?
Possibly.
Probably to put into trouble, no you be expecting.
The DA is leading the witness.
Objection sustained. DA.
Ep1. 3 things should be noted here. 1. My donor has nothing to do with the law. 2. He never stole those items, and 3. This whole accusation is based on assumption. Rest my case.
Any more cross-examinations?
1 minute. Since your first high school year, when has inspection been done in the absence of students, let alone during lunch?
According to the school's rules and regulations, it's not a crime.
Wow. You must have done a great job going through the school's rules and regulations so it carries out a criminal plan, right?
My colleague has no right passing just based on my donate, except she means to take your place, CP.
Be careful, Billy. I'm still the president here.
When my donate came and reported to you, what did you do? That's besides putting him up.
You didn't make a report, it was just an accusation.
I bet you hardly hit him out to ever been caught in flagrantly too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about you being seen over 3 times, sipping Gary with excess scope of provision, when you obviously had nothing left of your provision because no one came to visit you on that day. Honorable CP, I present it as a receptionist visit the visitors list. Did anyone visit you, Master Felix Ep1?
Objection, CP. The PA's questions are necessary.
Unnecessary or implicating. If it doesn't surprise everyone that a boy who obviously has nothing left of his provision uses excess of it, then it's shocking to find the same postal prefect ate the same thing in hiding.
There could be many explanations to that.
Name them.
Like
If the DA wants me to cross-examine him, he should please stand here. Other than that, he should let the witness. Answer me, Felix.
No one visited me or visited you. Someone gave me the permission of those 3 times.
And who might this good Samaritan be?
My school son, Master Greg Carlo.
I plead to call Master Greg Carlo to the witness. Master Greg Carlo, right?
Yes.
Do you know the accused?
Yes, it's my school brother.
You mean to tell me you could knife to steal?
No, I did not.
Then tell the truth, have I been sent to like a common criminal when your parents have so believed in you to make them proud?
Resorting to the intimidation of a 12-year-old boy is way too low to stoop, don't you think?
No, but I think it's an act of intimating a naive junior boy on the disadvantages of lying. Now tell me the truth, Greg.
I gave him
How many times?
3 times.
I heard you. I heard when you told you to say this. For you. You would never lie. I know.
I told him I wouldn't say it, but I made a mistake.
Objection,
All
CP!
I wanted. I have proven. My brother just...
The 2 advocates will now argue out within the confines of this committee.
CP. Even if my journalist witness has been manipulated into saying what they one of those items my journey used, it's not the proof that the provision is the plaintiff's.
Why they want to say whose it is?
That is not the point.
What then is the point?
The point is that there is no proof beyond reasonable doubt that this whole accusation is not based on assumption founded on an unverified report.
A proof cannot be seen by one who determines how to see it. I asked this truth-seeking house to go through the story with me with an open mind. At laundry time, when everyone was out there doing laundry, a secret inspection, permitted to stress secret inspection, because only the inspector knew of the inspection. And it keeps me wondering if the inspection was for a selected few. Else, how do one explain the cupboards of those that were locked and as such not being checked? Alright, if you want to ignore the inspection issue for now and concentrate on the reaction of the accused, a young boy walks into the corner of one of the most feared senior students and accuses him of theft. If the accused was not guilty, his reaction would have been shock at his boldness before even considering his reasons for such. But no, he slapped and flogged the living daylight out of him. After that, wouldn't he have taken the accusation to the point of proving his innocence? But no again, he sat all day doing nothing. Now if the accused said he was angered at his junior's approach, what then would he say angered him when his senior approached him? Permit me to use this scenario key. A guiltless conscience fears no accusation. This house will agree with me that the reaction of the accused very well matches that of the guilty. My able president, we can't talk of smoke without thinking of fire.
But there can be smoke without fire.
No, people. Either they have been fire or there will be fire. Either way, smoke and fire are associates.
Ebosi, it is natural to believe the junior than the senior because most times the junior is always a victim. But that does not mean it's a 100% event. I plead with this committee to view this case from an angle other than the junior victim, senior victim angle. Arrest my case.
And I plead that the accused be made to pay for his sins so as to deter the likes from doing so and teach them the hard fact of this model high school's discipline there.
After fair hearing and a careful follow of the cross-examination by the two advocates, we have come to the following conclusions. That's 1. The plaintiff's food cover was broken. 2. Since there is no record of inspection, there wasn't any at all. 3. There had been a contact between the accused and the plaintiff which could be termed bad treatment. 4. The accused had coaxed his full son to witness in his favor. 5. No one visited the accused on visit day. As such, someone must have been the source of gift. 6. The source of gift mentioned denies, thereby giving this committee a reason to question the accused's integrity.
As usual, we are not the one to pass the final judgment. The principal has the final say. But as the voice of the student, we find Master Felix Itahutu guilty in accordance to the police model rules and regulation, number 13, 19, 12, and 11.
The house will rise.
Case would end this way, didn't you? Well, if you never saw it coming, I did. Castle, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? My record of a no-lose case ever is not even worth the sorry I feel for you, Felix. Okay. I know you did this only as a friend. Right? If Frenchman should soon draw the curtain against. Excuse me.
Is it because you're going on suspension, you'll starve?
Kenita, how do I face my parents? How do I?
When are you to leave? Has the patron told you?
Tomorrow morning. God, I feel like killing you now.
Don't worry.
Hey, you.
Multum improbable. Much in a little you really are. But let me tell you, the bear and the cockroach may be called winged creatures. But on the day of competition, altitude will tell the difference.
Don't get worked up before the day. Let's just watch and see how the cockroach shows the bed and how altitude is higher than determination.
What determination will make you send your schoolmates home?
Determination to kill the Osama bin Laden in him now. You should even thank me, but keep the thanks.
Leave me, let me show this girl. Just look at her.
Come.
You have allowed me, let me show her something.
I must end with this. Make hay while the sun shines. For a black goat is hard to find in darkness. Do not follow the path that leads to destruction, as Master Felix Otu did. Else, what befell him will befall you. Master Felix, do come up here. Mr. Mendy,
yes, ma'am.
Give him 12 strokes on the buttock and 12 under his feet.
All right. This way. Go this way. Shift down.